we're gonna learn how to get what we want. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sydney Marla Weeks. If you don't know who I am, thank you for tuning in. If you do know who I am, thank you for coming back. On this channel, we do beauty, business, and lifestyle. This one is more so of a business lifestyle video. I'm teaching you how to manifest 101. I am a pure believer in prayer, manifestation, and atmosphere and action. That is how I thrive. That is how I complete my goals. That is how I crush the year with my action plan. And I'm going to teach you all of the tips that I use to achieve all of the goals and dreams that I have. I am not a life coach. I am not a guru. These are just the tips that help me and my lifestyle and how I am a 24-year-old entrepreneur living a very comfortable and luxurious lifestyle. When you're looking to manifest, you want to look at prayer, you want to look at your energy, and then you want to look at your atmosphere / action. That's the third key. I am Christian. I believe that through Christ, I can do all things through Him. I believe in having a strong prayer life, and I also believe in tithing 10% of my net income to my church. That is my personal beliefs. You don't have to do that, but I know that tithing, prayer, and God changes things. So that's first and foremost. Second of all, you want to deal with your energy, what you're putting out into the atmosphere, what you're putting out into your actions. You either want to have positive energy or negative energy. You want to stick more so to the positive side because that's going to give you the lifestyle that not only you want, but that you need. Lastly is your atmosphere. That is the actions that you are taking and the surroundings that you are in that also correlates with the energy that is around you. First things first, when you're doing manifestation, you never want to dream. I hate when everybody's like, oh, I wish I could do this, or that's my dream apartment, or that's my dream car, that's my dream job. Dreaming is literally a wish. It is always an extensive goal that has no tangible outcomes, and it's basically to the point where you're just wishing upon a star that maybe it'll happen out of osmosis, out of thin air one day. Instead of dreaming, have goals. I am a true believer of goal setting, and I am a true believer of going big. Don't set goals that you know you can complete in 1 week and you're having this one goal for the entire year. Go big. When I plan my goals for the years, I make them so large that I'm like, God, I don't really know how we gonna do this, but we gonna figure out a way. And I do. I just feel like when you set small goals, you're really limiting yourself. I think even if it looks unattainable, as long as it has an aspect of reality and is somewhat realistic, then I think that you should go as big as possible within that spectrum. So what you put out into the atmosphere is what you get. So if you're putting out positive vibrations, if you're putting out positive energy, you're going to receive that. I believe in karma. I believe in doing right by people and doing right by myself because I know that energy is going to come back to me. So anytime that I think positively, I know that positive affirmations and positive mindset is going to replenish back into me. I know that anytime that I speak life into people, when I'm having a rough day, they're going to speak life back into me. The concept of positive and negative energy can apply to any tangible example. However, I believe that it is very important to think positive as much as you can. I'm not saying you're not going to have a bad day, because everybody has a bad day. Sometimes you even have a bad week. Sometimes it might even be a month. We all go through seasons. I'm not saying that that's not going to happen because that's unrealistic, but do understand that when you are going through those seasons, still try to think positive. It's really easy to get comfortable in a negative lifestyle. It's easy to speak negatively. It's easy to pick on yourself. It's easy to be around people who pick on themselves. It's easy to be around negative people who gossip, talk about other people, who aren't hustling, who really just have no real lifestyle to achieve. Like, they don't have any goal set. They're kind of cool with just settling. You have to look at your atmosphere, your energy, and also your surroundings. What are you feeding into your brain? And it could be simple things like TV. Like, for instance, myself. I know that Ratchet TV, like Love and Hip Hop and Housewives and all of those shows are so popular, but I don't watch any of that. I just feel like fighting and cussing and arguing and all of that. Like, if I'm seeing that and feeding that into my brain, then that's what I'm going to project. And for instance, I used to watch Mob Wives. I love Drita DeVanzio so much. I love Big Ange. Didn't really like Carla. But anyways, I love Drita. But Drita was a fighter. And literally when my mom and I were watching that show, we were ready to pop off whenever. Like, I'm from Philly. We're ready to pop off whenever in general. So nonetheless, watching something that's getting feed into your brain that was already a negative situation. And I'm not saying Drita DeVanzio is negative, but for me, she made me a little bit more aggressive. She made me a little bit more ready to fight, ready to, pop off at the mouth. And I really noticed that having those negative sources, whether it be small like TV or big like a friend circle or a surrounding, anything like that can really affect your energy. So make sure that you are putting out as much positive energy, and you're also taking notice of what energy you're receiving, whether it be positive or negative. You really want to accept and receive positive energy. When people, like, I don't hang around people that gossip. I don't hang around people that are negative or pick on themselves or think that they just want to settle and not really achieve anything in life. I hold myself accountable to hang with people that are eclectic, that are open-minded, that are hustlers, that are positive, that are going for something. How could I want to go for something and I'm surrounding myself with people who are okay with settling and okay with just being okay? With manifestation, it's really great to have something physical to look at. If you see right here, that is my vision board. I also have a vision board on my phone as my screensaver. This just gives me something tangible to look at, and all of my goals are posted on this vision board for 2020. I look at it and I read it aloud every single day. Same for my phone. I'm constantly looking at my phone vision board, which is really just based on like my daily schedule, like working out, obtaining money, obtaining love and positive energy. And I'm telling you, like, it's really crazy because when you have something that you're physically seeing every single day, it's constantly, even if it's like unsubconsciously in your mind, it is constantly there. Like, your mind is constantly thriving to get to that goal, whether you know it or not. So I think making vision boards really help. It's great to give you motivation. It's great to give you like a sight to see where you could possibly be in a year. Because let me tell you, the scary thing is a lot can change in a year. The great thing is a lot can change in a year. As I'm getting older, I am noticing how important it is to not waste time. When you have something physical you are looking at, it is every day, you are going after those goals. I go after those goals every day, and I've just been clocking them off, ticking them off. The next thing that I would say to do for manifesting that has helped me is also words of affirmation. I have that on my vision board as well and on my phone. But for instance, if you are looking to obtain a higher financial status, something that I'm always trying to obtain is money. So therefore I say, okay, I am wealthy, I am powerful, I am resourceful. Money comes for me from the north, south, east, and west. Money comes to me frequently. Money comes to me easily. Money comes to me in abundance. Like, I say those words of affirmation to myself. And if you are a Christian, if you believe in God, I am is God's name, and therefore I say I am powerful, I am beautiful, I am kind, I am wealthy. Like, I say those things because that is God and God is me. I ain't saying I'm Jesus, but you get what I'm saying. If you're a Christian, you understand what I'm saying. And even if you're not, say those things. Even if you don't believe it in that day, like, let's just say you struggle with confidence, you could say I am confident. Like, fake it till you make it. Literally say it until you believe it. When I was younger, like, my main goal was like, I want to be a millionaire. I want to be a millionaire. And I would just say, I am a millionaire. I still say, I am a multi-millionaire. I am a multi-millionaire. I am a billionaire. I have successful companies. I am the owner of successful companies. I am expanding into new horizons. I'm expanding into new continents. Like, I speak into my life. And you know what's funny? People always want other people to speak into their lives, but girl, boy, whomever you are, you don't speak into your own life first, because at the end of the day, nobody knows your goals, your mindset, or where you're trying to go more than you do. And once I learned that trick, nobody had to tell me I was beautiful, I was kind, I was caring, I was wealthy, because I know, me, Yo Soy, I know that I am all of those things and more, and I speak that into my life daily. So make sure that you're speaking that first when you're trying to manifest, and don't wait on others to manifest in your life. If you want an apartment, or if you want a house, or you want a new car, then you have to sit there and you have to budget and you have to put an action plan towards it. Don't sit there and wait like, oh, my new husband's gonna get me a new car, or my girlfriend's gonna buy me my new apartment, or my mama or my daddy. No, we're not doing that. We're doing it ourselves, singular. Me and Jesus, that is it. In conclusion, when you speak words of affirmation, you are speaking as if it is already so. So then you want to make sure that you are working on your atmosphere when you are manifesting. This is your surroundings. This is your friend circle. This is even your family, your church group. This is everybody that you are around. Any place that Sydney's at, it has to be the energy and the atmosphere that I'm trying to go. So for instance, let's use an example. If you are trying to be more affluent, more high society, more luxurious, don't be going to the Piggly Wiggly on Friday nights. You need to start going to maybe some live music on Friday nights. You need to start going to art museums. Philadelphia Museum of Art has beautiful, beautiful showings on Friday nights for like $10, but a lot of affluent people go to it. I personally go to it too. But you need to change your atmosphere. That might be your friends. If you have very negative people in your life, then you might need to look at where you're trying to go, and if they don't fit that lifestyle, I'm sorry, this is harsh, but we're all grown here, you might need to reconsider your friends, your family. And not that I'm saying like cut everybody off, even though if God allowed the block list to exist, then like I'm a strong believer in it, but categorize your surroundings. So like I have people in my life that are 2 hours, 2 dayers, or 2 weekers. I have people that might not be the most positive or might not be in the mindset or the atmosphere or the lifestyle I'm trying to go to, but I'm not going to block them because we're still friends. But like I'm gonna do lunch with them for 2 hours. Then I have my 2 dayers. These are like, you know, closer friends, family members. I can be around them for a weekend. I can be around them from a family reunion. You know, might not be exactly the lifestyle. They chose their path. I'm choosing mine. However, family, friends, closer, not really associates. This is a closer avenue, but I can do them for like a weekend. And then I have my 2 weaker people, okay? This is why important. These are my ride or dies, my homies, my cousins, and they might not even be blood cousins, but they my cousins. Like those are my people, and those are people that are more so, doesn't have to be like-minded, but should be positive, hustling, goal-oriented, task-oriented, time management together, life together, kind of in the same lane of where you're trying to go. They might be going on a different path, like somebody can be into bioscience and I'm into fashion, or I'm into business and management, but we have the same goals and the same type of atmosphere we're trying to set. I can be with them on vacation for 2 weeks in Italy. Those are my people. Because I feel like when people are acting brand new, I'll tell you about that statement because you're about to get it a lot. It's very common for people to say, oh, you're acting brand new. Oh, you don't hang with us no more. Oh, you think you better than them. No. All you have to say is, this is it. This is going to shut them up instantaneously. I have come to a realization of the lifestyle and goals I am trying to achieve, and therefore my time is limited. And you can say that for your 2 hours, your 2 dayers, or your 2 weekers, because 2 hour people, they might be super negative. You might have hung out with them by obligation before, and now you can only do lunch. You can't do a weekday trip or a weekend trip or anything like that. For your 2 day people, you might have been spending 2 weeks with them. Cousins and family members and stuff like that. Like you could go on the family vacations and stuff, but now that we're older, my time is limited. See, when you value time, you don't waste it on the opinion of others. When people say, oh, Sydney, you must be acting brand new. No. I'm trying to achieve a higher lifestyle and goals, therefore my time is limited. It's not rude. It's not being, stuck up or uppity or anything like that. It's just stating facts. I am trying to reach my goals. My time is limited. This is what I can offer. If they don't want to accept that offer, well, there it is. But most people are understanding, because when you're like an adult and you have real goals and real bills and real responsibilities now, you don't have time to play games or sit around or be with people that you just don't enjoy, or situations or events you just don't enjoy. Like I do nothing that drains me, ever. Because if you're trying to manifest and you're trying to be positive, that's really hard when you're drained. I'll tell you that right now from personal experience. It's really hard to sit there with draining people, draining events. Like I'm going to this event for why, and I don't even like these people, and they don't even like me. Like stop going to those things. What are you doing? Like you're trying to be at a higher mindset, and you're literally wasting your time by going to these places, and you have no reason to be there. That was chapter 12, literally That event was chapter 12, that friend group was chapter 12, and now you're on chapter 32. Why are you moving backwards? What are you doing? And you know what? You need to get used to being uncomfortable. Let me tell you. I want to say I started my manifestation transformation journey probably when I was 19, because I was a sophomore in college, and that's when I was trying to figure out what I really wanted to do. When I started that transformation process, I lost a lot of friends my sophomore year, right? I also lost a lot of family members sophomore year. I either had to be miserable being in those situations that were comfortable because I felt obligated, or we've been friends for so long, or that's my cousin, or that's my family member, or I've always gone to this event, or I've always gone to this church, something. But when I got uncomfortable and I said, you know what? I'm going to do what's best for this girl right here, this woman right here. That's when I really started manifesting the life and living the life that I wanted. It took me to go to a lot of events by myself, and I think that you should go to events, vacations, day trips, dates, dinners by yourself, because you need to learn what you like. How can you manifest the lifestyle and you don't even know what you want? How does that work? So I really took that time, probably from 20 to 21 years old, to get to know me. So by the time I graduated college, I was good. I was ready. I knew what I wanted to do. I knew how I wanted to work. I knew what business I was going to do. I knew what lifestyle I was projecting for now that I'm here at 24, which is amazing. But it takes being uncomfortable. Go to the art museum by yourself. Go to a music festival by yourself. Go to a concert by yourself. Go on a vacation by yourself. Go shopping in New York by yourself. I do it all the time. It's fabulous. I don't have to wait on nobody. I don't have to do what they want to do. I can do what I want to do. I leave when I want, and it's fabulous. Learn yourself so you can manifest the life that you want. Not what your mama want, not what your daddy want, not what your boyfriend, husband, sister, cousin, dog wants. You. And lastly, with that tangent, is when you're uncomfortable, it is definitely going to put you out of your comfort zone. But the quote that I love from Michelle B is that easy decisions makes a hard life, but hard decisions makes an easy life. That changed the game for me. These small, hard decisions now, cutting people out of your life, limiting your time and your access, doing things by yourself, going to events by yourself, learning you, it's going to make you a better person. I promise you. And once you know what you want to do, you'll be able to manifest anything. And this is why. By removing what doesn't fit into your new lifestyle, what doesn't fit into your new goals, whether that be people, places, things, or events, or situations, now you can make an action plan. Do not think manifesting 101 is just through osmosis, through thin air. You have to put some hustle behind it. You have to put some action behind it. For example, you can manifest all day that you want to be wealthy, but how are you going to put a business plan or an action plan to achieve that wealth? So let's just say you want to be out of debt. Don't be buying sneakers every single week. Put that money up. You need to look at your expenses. You need to look at what you're bringing in every single month, and then you need to look at what you can realistically save. Now, if you know that you're debt free, currently right now I am debt free, therefore I had very large financial goals for me. I went way out, but through prayer, through atmosphere and positive energy, and also through having an action plan of what I could realistically save, I've almost doubled my 2020 financial goal within the first 2 quarters of the year. And I didn't make it easy, but that's just by learning the action plan. If you want to have a car, okay, have you looked at the Kelley Blue Book? Have you looked at the Carfax? Have you looked at the average price for the car that you want? Have you looked at different dealerships? Do your research, know what you can afford, and it might be you want to be more confident, or maybe you want to be more affluent, or maybe you want to be more luxurious, or maybe you want to buy your first designer handbag, or maybe you want to go on a very luxurious international vacation. Do your research, make a plan, then make it happen. It is really that simple. I feel like people make manifestation so deep, oh, it's just gonna come to you, it's just gonna pop up, and you might get blessed that way. I'm not saying that never happens, but if you want it to happen in the right timing and in efficient timing, make an action plan. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, if you like these business, lifestyle tips, give this video a thumbs up. Also, let me know down below in the comments what you would like to see next, how you're doing. I'd love to talk to you. And lastly, hit the red subscription button down below. Join the family. You already made it to the end of this video. You might as well. Hit the bell notification so you can see every time that I post, and I'll see you in my next video. I love you all so much. Bye.